you can't get there if you don't go. And you'll never actually make it there, wherever you're going, if you're unprepared. Please try to follow my weird analogy and train of thought here. It's just illogical to think that you can just visualize going to a concert, right? But never actually going. And it's illogical to have the means to go to the concert, but not going because you feel as though you're just not going to have a good time and you're going to stick out in a negative way, especially if you want to actually go to that concert. But before we continue with this video, let's just take a moment to talk about our friends over at HelloFresh. Watch as I turn these fresh ingredients into this restaurant quality, completely vegetarian meal. I've loved HelloFresh for a while now, as they've been helping me stick to my budget and nutrition goals. HelloFresh does more than just delicious dinners though. Not only can I choose from 40 weekly recipes, but I can pick from over 100 items to round out my order. From snacks and easy lunches to desserts and pantry necessities, everything arrives in one box on a delivery day that I choose. Judging by the way I mysteriously grilled my falafels in a frying pan, I obviously have a low culinary IQ, but HelloFresh's foolproof recipes arrive pre-portioned and easy to prepare in really just a few steps that even I can grasp. Since deciding to explore the vegetarian and vegan lifestyle, falafels have become one of my favorite things to eat, and this crispy falafel over jewel pilaf meal that I'm currently creating is really satisfying. With my schedule, getting takeout has always been the most timely option, but in my experience, the thing about HelloFresh is that the time it takes to prepare their healthier meals equates to the amount of time I'd have to wait for my takeout anyways. I've been sort of automating my good habits. Eating well is one of them, and HelloFresh helps me with maintaining this beautiful habit. They just dropped a bunch of new fast and fresh options that are ready in just 15 minutes or less, and if you go to HelloFresh.com and use code Malika16, you'll receive 16 free meals plus free shipping. One more time, go to HelloFresh.com and use code Malika16 for 16 free meals plus free shipping, and make sure you order yourself at least one dessert. I just find it cool that this charming Greek-inspired meal came out of this unassuming brown paper bag. Thank you so much, HelloFresh. And now let's get back to the video. Someone could thoughtlessly dive into action, attempting to achieve a goal, and then suffer a perceived failure and give up, while another one could dream about it and dream about it and then mute those inspired thoughts that tell her to take that step. But the ones who actually make the changes in their lives are the ones who will feel the probability or the presence of what it is that they want, instead of finding reasons to support the notion that it cannot work. They look for the reasons to support the fact that it can work. They'll do this so that they can increase their own faith in themselves and in this goal. Faith so that they can act on these inspired thoughts so out of the ordinary. They'll refine their self-image. They'll believe in this goal and in themselves so fiercely that they'll radiate confidence. And as this confidence grows, they'll step out into the world and present themselves as such. And people will see them as such. And doors will start opening. Opportunities will line their way. They'll get what they came for. But you can't go anywhere if you can't first imagine and know that it's there. You cannot form the desire to want to go there if you can't first imagine yourself being there. You can't even formulate the plan on how to get there, possibly, if you can't first imagine that it's possible for you. And you can't ever get there if you cannot allow your higher self to guide you there. And I think this is where there is a misunderstanding between manifesting and people who follow manifesting and self-development / traditional goal achievement. Nobody can seem to agree on whether to just go with the flow and just allow, or on making it happen, right? Should you be a go-getter or should you be a monk? Those are two completely different concepts, seemingly, concerning self-development and manifesting. I am now marrying these two topics into one holy union because, judging from the view of the big picture, they're each a half of the whole 100%. I have seen practical people criticizing me and people like me for encouraging others to stand in the state of the wish fulfilled and to correct their self-concepts to ones that are far more favorable and pleasing to them. And I have seen spiritual people scoffing at the idea of taking any action whatsoever. But you need both parts in order to attain that goal. It's the practical part and the spiritual part, the masculine part and the feminine part. The mammal male and female are both required for conception and life. And I'm sorry if my analogy is perceived to be slightly over-dramatized, but I've been reading a lot of Goddard over on Patreon, so I hope that explains it. And I hope you can see the point through it all, that it's not a matter of this or that. You're going to have to do this, and you're going to have to do that. So do you have to take action when manifesting? Yes. Do you have to fix the way you see yourself and have some faith? Yes, when you've positioned yourself firmly in your preferred state of being. There will come a point where you will be inspired to act. And to achieve the physical fulfillment of your desire, you will have to act. Action without effort, though. Effort is trying hard, but you cannot try hard and struggle and suffer and feel the hopelessness of this whole situation for something that you have to have total, absolute faith in that you'll achieve anyways, which is the only way you can manifest anything you want in your life. You have to know that it is so yours, regardless of what menial obstacles you see in your path. You just have to simply act when you receive those inspired thoughts. Any physical movement is an action, even the ones that feel natural to you, like walking. And that is how these inspired actions will feel. They will feel natural to you, which is why you are acting, but without effort. But you can't hear these inspired thoughts and take action unless you know that it is possible for you, unless you find the reasons that make you know that it is probable. Refine your self-concept into someone who can, someone who will, someone who has done this before. Find the reasons that will confirm to you that this goal is really no bigger than anything else you've achieved. If people look at you sideways, let it be. Once you identify what you want. Stand in your new preferred self-image. Stand in your new preferred state of being, where only you and people like you can receive the blueprint to make this happen. And once you get that, document your inspired thoughts. Act on it. Getting what you want can really be that simple. And with that being said, thank you for watching this video. I truly do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I trust you'll give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more content just like this one. So, how did you like today's video, and what video would you like to see next? You let me know in the comment section down below. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Toodles.